Welcome to the Daily Intelligence Brief from IntelStor for the 20th of May 2025. In today's top renewable energy news, the U.S. administration caved in on Monday and allowed the Empire Wind offshore wind farm being built by Equinor in New York to resume construction. The project was allowed to continue construction without the modifications to the project or the permit previously issued by the Department of the Interior. In a public statement, Equinor thanked many government officials, including the Norwegian Prime Minister and Minister of Finance. Norway's government pension fund Global is a $1.7 trillion sovereign wealth fund, which has more than $850 billion invested in the United States. The threat of a public withdrawal of those funds is likely to have contributed to the turnaround from the supposedly pro-business U.S. president. Guatemala is attracting renewable energy investment with a stable macroeconomic climate and solid institutional framework. Guatemala currently has 97 generating plants totaling just over 3.5 gigawatts. This capacity is distributed among 60 players participating in the wholesale electricity market. Now, the National Electric Energy Commission has issued a new call for proposals for an additional 1,400 megawatts. The Ministry of Energy in Romania announces the launch of a public call to study the perimeters in the Black Sea that can be concessioned for the development of offshore wind farms. The study has as its ultimate objective the support of the development of an installed capacity of at least 3 gigawatts by 2035, in line with the targets assumed by Romania at the European level. Wind farms may be considered in the buffer zones of protected areas if they pose no threat to nature, the Ministry of Climate in Estonia says. However, they note that none are currently planned. Special and general plans for wind farms are initiated and processed by local governments, which assess environmental and other impacts and consult with relevant authorities. Wind farms are preferably built on industrial land or in human-altered landscapes to reduce the impact on nature and to place renewable electricity production closer to potential users. Wind energy played a crucial role in turning Greece into a net electricity exporter last year, for the first time since the year 2000. According to Minister of Environment and Energy, Nikos Safos, the country exported 307 gigawatt-hours of electricity, netting €122 million in profit. Greece aims to utilize its advantage even further by developing offshore wind farms. The National Energy and Climate Plan foresees the installation of 1.9 gigawatts by 2030 and 6.2 by 2035. You can learn more about all of IntelStor's market and sales intelligence offerings at www.intelstor.com and subscribe to our channel today.